Hey collective, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a reading about your finances. So we're gonna kind of just tap into, I think we're just gonna kind of be free with this. We're gonna see what comes out. It is gonna be an all signs reading. I just kept hearing abundance. And then I do have like a whole list of readings that I want to do. And one of them is, I can't read that far, but it's like finances, like financial lessons maybe that you needed to learn in the past or that you're currently learning, and then blockages. What could possibly be blocking any financial blessings from coming into your life. So yeah, this is going to be all about finances. If anything else comes out, then we'll definitely talk about it, touch on it. But I am intending that this is going to kind of stay on track on finances, what you need to know, what you need to focus on right now in the new year coming up. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna shuffle a couple more times and then we will get started. I hope that you are having an amazing day. If not, I hope that this reading can bring you some joy. All right, let's tap in. What does the collective need to know about their finances? Current finances, upcoming financial situation, anything that we need to know or hear right now, Spirit. Six of Swords. Okay, you could be really looking to the future right now. You could be looking to move on from a current job situation. This could be you also like physically moving your home. And maybe you're currently kind of thinking and worrying about the finances to do so, or how everything's going to work out. Okay, sorry. Yeah, with this Two of Wands on the bottom, you could really be looking to the future. You could be looking into other aspects. I'm kind of getting the energy of like, you may think that if you move to a different location, and this could be as far as a new department in the job that you work in, or, you know, moving up to another, like getting a promotion or something. That could be your plan. It could be that close, or it could be as far as like leaving the city, leaving the state, leaving the country. The Six of Swords, as far as movement, it feels far to me because it has that big ocean in the background. It speaks about, you know, like picking up and moving. I am feeling called to read the book. In the original tarot card of the Six of Swords, there are kids on the boat. So you could be, you could be a mother or a father. So you could be, there could be this worry to provide for your family. Like you could have certain responsibilities that you know you need money for. And there could be a little bit of a worry. And I say worry because we're talking about swords. Swords are, you know, thinking, logical. So there is this planning aspect, but like very like you are not using any emotions to make this decision. You are in a very like trying to be in a very clear mindset about it. But it's almost like if you've dealt with some financial issues where you are, you're feeling like it's time to move on from this situation. It's time to try something different. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I said 7. 6 of Swords. Okay, transition, change, healing, moving on, running away. The difficult times are over or calming down, and it's time to walk away. What you thought you knew has shifted. Though the memory carries on with you, it is time to move away from those things that no longer serve you. But make sure you are healing and integrating as you move on. Okay, so there is, strongly I got like, making sure that you're not running away from a specific problem, that you don't think that like physically moving or, you know, whatever this is, you'll know best, is going to completely fix a problem. But I do feel like you have some sort of plan ahead. So let's get more information on what's to come, or your current energy, so you can see if this resonates with you. You could be in a little bit of a messy situation. We have 3 of Pentacles and the Lovers. Okay, and I said messy because the cards kind of like flew all over the place, so I like to look at the energy with that as well in a reading. But with the 3 of Pentacles, it does talk about teamwork. When we're looking at finances, if we're looking at the 3 of Pentacles in terms of money, this is, there's a bit of struggle here. You know, it's almost like a regrouping, a back to the drawing board energy for me, where you may have tried something, tried to get something off the ground. This could have been like a business or a new opportunity, or what am I hearing? A new position, a new field or line of work that you tried out because it felt like it was going to be successful, but I feel like it's not, or you don't feel like it's panning out the way that you thought it would, or maybe even as fast as you thought it would. Let's get a clarity for the Lovers. The Lovers talks about choices, though. So you could really, you know, at this point have a choice to make, like sticking it out and seeing if whatever you're doing currently, if it's going to pan a different result, or yield a different result, or if it's time to really like focus on something. But it does feel, it's almost like you've got 2 directions where you can go, and one is almost like staying and like riding it out, figuring it out. But it feels like you feel like it's going to be much more of the same, or go in a completely different direction and see where that takes you. The Emperor. Clarify the Emperor for Lovers. You could have, all right, I'm hearing a couple different things. Give me a clear message for the current collective for this reading, please. So we have the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the Chariot. With the Chariot, we have another card of moving. I feel like this is a scenario that I'm getting. You could live in the same place as your family, as your father, maybe a brother, or just like some sort of masculine support system. This could have even been a significant, like a partner, that you're having to leave behind. It's almost like the feeling of you've had this outside support when it comes to stability and abundance, but you're really wanting to like regain control over your finances and like do something for you. I feel like I could be talking to a feminine, but I definitely could be talking to a masculine as well. Whoever I'm talking to, you have been residing more in your feminine energy, and now you're trying to kind of incorporate or rebalance more of your masculine energy when it comes to finances and stability and leadership. But there is this fear of it not, I don't think it's a fear of it not working out, but almost like just a fear of the unknown, because it feels like you moving away from certain financial assistance that you had. So this definitely could be a breakup of some sort. And now there's this need to kind of like move on and regroup your finances. And this is something that could have happened really fast, and you just like you weren't planning for this to happen. Okay, what do we need to know about this Six of Cups? You could be moving to where what was I gonna say? Moving to where you have childhood memories, like somewhere that you used to visit as a child. I knew that was gonna come out. Or you are going to have some sort of support system there, some sort of friend where you are going. It's gonna be very, and it could be someone that you haven't seen in a while, some sort of reunion that you have when you move kind of away from the people that were in your life before. Okay. There's a strong message of like you this is my Wounded Warrior card. So you are very resilient. You're very resilient, okay? So I feel like financially you've been through a lot. You've gone through some losses. You have struggled, but you're not giving up, and you have not given up, and you're not going to give up. You know, like every time you get knocked down financially, you stand back up, you think of a new idea, you get passionate and fired up about this idea, and then you move forward. With the Four of Pentacles, I do see an elevation from the Three of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles in your finances. But there is also this message to budget yourself, to get very, I'm hearing picky, but like, there needs to be this balance between being frugal and not holding on too tight to your money. So like budgeting, but still feeling the energy of abundance, because I do believe when you hold too tightly to your money, the universe will not allow more money to flow to you. And like you having that mindset, it almost feels like a lack mindset when you're holding too tightly to money. And with that like lack mindset, you cannot manifest or you cannot attract more money. And I do believe money is it's an energetic frequency that you have to align with. So balancing that budgeting and being free with your spending, which is a very delicate line, but I do feel like you're walking into like ways to do that. You're researching and finding ways to do that, not to be scared or be in a scarcity mindset. So let's get more before I start putting stuff on here. The Hierophant, awesome. So it almost does feel like you could be worried about having a sense of community when you do move away, or if you are looking to move away. I am seeing that you are going to be very supported energetically, spiritually, and physically by possibly your father, or someone that is an emperor status, a leader. This could even be like a financial guru in your life. And there is going to be this balancing out. We've gone to the to the 4, to the 6 of Pentacles now. So there is this elevation, this balance of finances in your life. After it feels like a while of not having it. Okay, let's get another card. But yeah, there's going to be this sense of community in this new area that you're going with. That was the 2 of Swords. If it comes back out, we'll take it. I kind of want them all to push out. But with the 2 of Swords, it does talk about being blocked and kind of like not knowing which direction to go to. So really, even when it comes to finances, I know sometimes it's like, we're talking about finances. We don't need to, like, what does intuition and like your mindset have to do with finances? Everything. If you're thinking that, I think that you know everything. It has everything to do with it. You know, once your mindset shifts to a point where you feel deserving of the amount of income you want, like, it starts flowing in. So the Well, I'm going to read this card. I know it talks about being kind of like in the flowing energy and balancing. She has a it looks like a pendulum. So you could be seeking certain answers, guidance. And the Hierophant does also talk about, it could talk about therapy or tradition, as well as like church. Yeah, different institutes like that. Okay, the Whale. Let's see. I don't know if it's in the back or... Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, so the Well. The Well is the birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation. All things are birthed from this creatrix, whose knowledge flows freely to those who seek it. Nurturing, opportunity, nature, creativity. So you could be a artist or a creative person, but I do feel like you are going to start being creative with your finances. This is kind of telling me a story here where there could be let me just put this out here. The story that this is telling me is that there could have been a failed marriage here, where you had to move on and kind of regroup. And this could have been a struggle because there was shared finances, there was, you know, this teamwork, group effort, and now things are different. So you have to readjust, you have to move on, you have to plan accordingly. And this has sparked certain triggers or traumas within you, and maybe the relationship even did. So there could possibly be this lead to therapy, or maybe you are already in therapy, where you guys are really looking into, you know, past childhood traumas or experiences that are affecting you today. Because like I was saying before, those things can have effects on finances. So there could be this period of time where, like, after therapy or during therapy, and it doesn't have to be therapy, there could be coming into some sort of mentorship with work or school, or I'm hearing charity, um, or you know, just some sort of community where you're able to kind of express yourself creatively, um, learn more about yourself and be in this really flowing energy where you create abundance for yourself. So it kind of feels like that is a lot of the backstory or current story of your finances. So now let's get into the good stuff, the future stuff with your finances. But like I said, I did see an elevation, and there could be this thought of wanting or needing to kind of step outside the box and do something different when it comes to how you make your money. I do think that if you're following, I know you can't always just like quit your job, run and jump in and like start a business or follow your soul or like what makes you happy, but like starting to integrate things that do align with your soul, that are part of your soul mission, it ends up always being worth it in the end. Okay. So yeah, and the Two of Swords did come out. That wanted to come out earlier. So Two of Swords, it's really showing that you do have multiple choices and multiple options of where you can go. And it's kind of like you're very unsure of, kind of like blinded to how to move when it comes to your financial situation. But I'm hearing like it's not like you're no longer in the point where you're super overwhelmed about it. You're kind of just in a pause with this Hangman. You're in a pause moment where you're like, let's figure this out. I feel like you are in a very optimistic energy, and maybe not all the time, but the majority energy, the overall energy is like you're trying to push through this, even if it doesn't feel like you're trying to be positive. You're not giving up. Like even if it sometimes it feels like you have a negative outlook, or you're tired or you're worn out, you are kind of pausing and regrouping and trying to figure this out. I'm getting a lot of research energy where you are just seeing all of your possible options. And it's like you want to kind of research and find the best path for you before you move forward. What's the Ten of Swords? Okay. You could also be healing this marriage situation, or it could have just been a relationship. You take it how it resonates. You could have felt backstabbed by this person. There could have been a third-party situation. The Ten of Swords is sitting right on top of the Three of Pentacles and the Lovers, and then clarifying it is death. Okay, so what that tells me is that this could have been a situation where you were kind of caught off guard, like we talked about before, in your love life, and it is now affecting your financial stability, because there was some sort of possible cheating or just something hidden, some sort of third party. It could have been finances were being kept from you, some sort of betrayal that happened that caused this ending from the people in your past, this relationship or other people that you look to for leadership and stability. This could even be betrayal at a job, honestly. Yeah, that caused this ending. And there's a lot of pain there, and I think that's something else that you're impacting your healing. So right now, because what I was asking was, you know, let's get to the point of, let's get some good points in finances coming in. So right now it does seem like there is a little bit of a blockage. Even though I do feel like things are getting better, things are looking better, these look like they're the things that are blocking it from coming in faster or being super fruitful now. Basically being, even possibly being why can't I say that name? I can't say that word. Creatively, anyway, your creativity is being blocked. There's some sort of blockage there because of some pain and hurt that needs to be worked through. Now, the beautiful thing about death, the beautiful thing about endings, is that there is always the opportunity for a new beginning. There's always rebirth after death. There's always life after death. So I didn't pay attention to how the death card came out, but there could be some resistance to change here, resistance to let go of this hurt. I don't think that you like it. I don't think that you want to. There could just be some additional healing that needs to happen so that you can let go of this and experience your rebirth. So that could be something that is blocking your finances right now, believe it or not, and keeping you kind of like stagnant at a pause. All right, Page of Swords. Okay, beautiful. Page of Wands. Awesome. Okay, so little by little, things are going to start to pick up. Okay, remain positive. This reading, unfortunately, is not like all rainbow and sunshines. Rainbow and sunshine. There is some trauma and some hurt and pain that are affecting your finances, and they need to be worked through. I do see that you do make the choice to work through them. You do make the choice to know, understand, and accept that you have a brand new, bright, beautiful beginning coming. And you kind of get into the mode where it's like study mode with the Page of Swords, and you're very ambitious. You take your time to research and, you know, be very like level-headed and logical. And with this Page of Wands, you do start to receive really good news. An opportunity comes your way. This opportunity is going to come out of nowhere, and like you're not going to see it coming. It feels like if you're looking for a new job, or if you're looking for some sort of sign, it feels like this very even, I'm not saying like instant, but just very even level progression, where like one day maybe you have the thought to do this thing that will make you money, and then the next day you do a little bit more studying on it. The next day something comes out on your feed that helps you unlock something else. There's like this progression that happens, and then like an opportunity arises. Okay. Anything else that we need to know with the tarot? Ooh. Nine of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so this good news that's going to come in is really going to take you to the next level when it comes to your finances. It's going to get you to a level that I feel like you've never been at before, where you're able to fulfill all of your wishes and all of the things that you're hoping for. Like if you're wanting material things, or even, one second. Yeah, like all your material wishes coming true. Like I'm hearing like everything you want and then some. Also hearing like you could really resonate with wanting to give back. There could be some sort of charity that's very like close to your heart, and you are like looking forward to the day where you are able to give back to this certain charity. I do feel like you're going to be able to do that sooner than you think. Okay, it didn't fall. Queen of Cups. Okay. Very beautiful. You're also going to get to the point where your emotions from this past situation is balanced out. Yeah, if this was a thing in the past where you used to kind of make decisions emotionally and that would affect your finances, like I'm hearing like emotional spending to kind of like make you feel better, there's this balance where like that's not a thing anymore. You're making logical decisions with your money. You're saving, but you're also investing, and you're also, like I'm just hearing like there's plenty to go around where you can treat yourself, but you're not doing it out of an emotional void anymore. You're doing it from a place of like, I deserve this thing because I want it, and I'm going to treat myself because I can. So that's beautiful. I also do feel like you are pretty intuitive, and you already know this. You're already suspecting that this is going to happen. So really use the tools. If you're using any manifesting tools to call this in faster, to heal any negative compromises. What the heck? What's the word? Negative concepts around money. Use certain manifesting tools to help that as well. All right. So we have dating, divine timing, intuition, and distractions. Okay, have fun and date, get to know yourself, new people, and loved ones. Even if you are not yet to this financial spot that you want to, I am hearing find time and find ways to prioritize yourself. Going out with friends, having solo dates, just like showing yourself love, still make that a priority. There are tons of free things that you can do if you're not wanting to spend, but also back to that Four of Pentacles, stay true to your budget, but also remain abundant. Say affirmations that speak abundance and promote abundant lifestyles into your life. So divine timing, all of this is happening in divine timing. Everything is working out when it is supposed to. Intuition, follow and trust your intuition. You are not delulu. So I was just saying before, you feel that this is coming, it is coming, okay? You are going to be in this Nine of Cup energy where you are attracting and receiving all of the things that you want to receive emotionally and like physically, as far as like money. So don't doubt yourself in that, in those visions and those things that you're seeing and those desires that you have, because they are coming. There are distractions that are trying to block you from this, okay? They're trying to have you Second guess yourself, second guess your intuition, as well as get you off track to receiving this abundance. So just be mindful of that. Let's get 2 more. Or 1. I can take 1. 1 or 2. Okay. We've got healing on the bottom. Have fun, which is what I was just saying. Enjoy the present moment. Move your body, dance. Dancing, or I was hearing like sound bowl rituals could help you as well. Kind of clear your energy and recenter. And then marriage. You are destined for a higher level of commitment. Whether this past King of Cups was, you know, like a past relationship, whether this is a divorce that you're going through or just a breakup or whatever. Oops. Oh, you're still there. Marriage is something that you are destined for, or a higher level commitment, whichever one you are manifesting or looking for. So keep that in mind. Don't think that because you're divorced or you have kids or whatever that you're not worthy of having that again. You know, sometimes we experience those connections with people because there were lessons to learn in that connection that no one else could show us, and you know, they weren't our person, or they were our person for that period of time, and now it's somebody else, and you're supposed to have that commitment with someone else. So just stay optimistic about it all, about your finances, about your love life, because I do feel like some really big things are coming in for you. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope this helped you. And if it did, or if you would just like to leave a comment, I would appreciate that. Like the video and consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.